chicken teriyaki. A staple in the Seattle area, supposedly originated here. We'll be making that today. So the ingredients are pretty simple for the teriyaki sauce. We need a knob of ginger, 2 cloves of garlic, 2 tablespoons of oil, a cup of sake, or if you can't have alcohol or you just don't have sake for whatever reason, just use some water. 1 cup of mirin, 1 cup of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, and 4 tablespoons of water for a cornstarch slurry, and 1 tablespoon of sesame seeds, which is optional. You don't need to do that. Let's get started. Scallion, garlic, ginger. Let's take the dirty butts off. Let's separate the whites off of the green onion. By the way, you should always keep like a little trash bag or little trash can thing around you so you don't have to keep going back and forth. It'll save you a bunch of time. Believe me. It sounds pretty minor, but pretty helpful. Let's cut this on a bias. Invest in a paring knife. You can grate your ginger, or you can make these into planks and then strips. Once into strips, maybe like 2 tablespoons is good. Tablespoon and a half. Time to mix the sauce. Liquids. I'll just use that amount. The amount of garlic. As always, be gentle with the garlic. Be gentle with garlic, ooh. Some of these have dirty booties. Unless you're into that sort of thing. No kink shaming here. Okay. Sauce time. That's some good stuff. Medium heat, 2 tablespoons of your favorite lubricant, avocado oil. Add your ginger, garlic. We kind of want to keep these moving, so we infuse the oil with the ginger and garlic. Give it like a minute. We're not necessarily trying to achieve any browning, just want to get all that fragrance in the oil. Oil is a very good carrier of flavor and fragrance. This will help us with a better final product of the teriyaki sauce. Once it's nice and fragrant, add the white parts of the green onion. Once that's nice and fragrant, we're gonna add the mirin.
4 hours later.
Soy sauce, some sake, or you can use water if you can't have alcohol or you just don't have it. Without the sake, you're not gonna have as much sweetness and a little tanginess, so you can add a little more sugar if you'd like, whatever your preference is. Pinch of MSG, because why not? We're gonna bring this up to a boil and leave it simmering for around 5 minutes and reduce this by 1/3. Reduce these, no. I wonder how this tastes now. I probably shouldn't. Oh, that's salty. Needs more sugar. Definitely needs more sugar. Now while this is going, do some other shit. Squats. Oh, my knees. Feeling like a glow stick. Oh. All right, let's taste. If you don't have sake and use water like I did, maybe use about 2 teaspoons or a full tablespoon of sugar just to balance it out. However sweet you want it. Okay, once that's good, let's grab the cornstarch slurry. 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. 4 tablespoons of water. Don't spill like I did. Mix that up. Now drizzle that in and mix. Bring that up to temp or up to boil again. All nice and thick. Look at that beauty. Now we have a nice, beautiful sauce. Let's give it a taste test and rate it 1 through 10. Make sure to blow some of that off, some of the teriyaki sauce, to reduce the heat so you don't burn your tongue. I totally didn't do that. That's good. After this, you can put this in another container and then use a sieve to get all the chunks out. I'm lazy and I don't really care. You can keep that all in. Glove up. Potato starch. Shake off the excess. Once those are all coated, clean your shit up. All right, let's get this pan nice and hot. Get favorite food lube again. Oh, excuse me. Oh my. Oh my, just squirted everywhere. Ooh, ooh. That was a weird sound. If you have chicken thighs with skin on, you can actually start this in a cold pan, and then once the heat rises up, the fat will actually render out, making it even more crispy. I just forgot to do it. I'm not gonna lie. Things will splatter, so clean as you go, or get one of these splash guards. Good investment. Set that down to low. I'm just gonna brush the sauce on this. Clean this bitch. You didn't see that? Hopefully my editor will edit that out. That's me, I'm the editor. And a little green onion because we're healthy. Let's see. Dude, I'm devouring these thighs. These thighs are so juicy. You should definitely make this. Plenty of sauce left over too. So you can bottle that up for next time. You don't have to make it. Even less time. Even way less time to make. So, I didn't have sake, but I really wanted chicken teriyaki still. This is still really good. I highly recommend adding probably, I want to say a tablespoon of sugar if you're using water instead of sake. Because sake does add a little more sugar, and when I tasted originally, it tasted a bit salty. So adding that extra tablespoon of sugar will balance it out, and it'll make a nice glaze. You can use sugar, honey, maple syrup, you know, just sweeten it a bit. I think maple syrup or honey would be really good, and you don't need to do the cornstarch, but I highly recommend doing the cornstarch anyways. The honey or maple syrup will thicken it up a little bit, but I still think cornstarch is kind of needed. Unless you really want to reduce it more, but I wouldn't recommend it because it'll just get even saltier and saltier since you're basically just simmering out the water. But yeah, that was so good. Thank you so much for watching, y'all. I'll see you next time.